another beautiful day right here in the company of the train. Only on NBC TV Channel 1. My name is Franklin Newman, and as usual, we're keeping you biblically tamed, man. That's my new word. Today's show, though, I'm a little bit down, man. A little bit disappointed, a little bit grieved because, apparently men, or I call them males, they're doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing. People call it passion killing. Personally, I call it demon-possessed killing, aka sin. That's what it is. That's what we don't want to talk about. But on today's show, we just want to dedicate this show to the families of the victims of gender-based violence. And of course, if you want to just be a part of the show, do not forget, man, comment on our Facebook page as well as get to follow us on Twitter. As always, or rather today, I'm not going to be alone in studio. I'm going to have someone here, and I need to just give you a hint. It's a lady. That's all you need to know. Oh, by the way, she's wearing just like I am, so at least that can give me a smile on my face. Nonetheless, please inbox us on our Facebook page. If you've got a testimony to share, primarily if you're a Christian, you've got a story to share, maybe God did something in your life and you would just like the nation to know, inbox us. That's the trend on Facebook, and we'll get back to you immediately. But for now, let's just break the ice with a little bit of music video.
I'm riding around and I'm getting it. They riding around pretending. I've been had it, I've been done it. I promise that it's all empty. They say they riding Bugattis. May put some babies through college. Quit trying to act like the trap is cool, cause we tired of hearing that garbage. Hey, bags of white, pints of lean. I've been on dope boys since a teen, but this ain't what we meant to be. And y'all don't make no sense to me. You pump faking, ain't shooting, ain't killing, ain't doing. Had them things you say you're doing. But 116 we stay true and ain't dope dealing, ain't coke pimping. Talking about my own folk killing. We on that Jesus soul healing. So serious, go realers. Wild angry, can't tame us. Been changed, can't change us. 116, you can't shame us. Live that truth, you can't blame us. Save off the block. In his song you say gangster, but he not. Say he making money, cashing big checks. While his chain leaving green on his neck. I'm not impressed.
So I guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. He was all juiced up, thought he was Tupac. Till them boys caught him, hit him with them 2 shots. Now he in the station singing like he T-Pain. The bullets made him lean, now I guess he 2 Chainz. He bought that Bentley kid and wrapped it round the 300. No matter how you put it, boy, that's still a 300. Stop that faking in that flotching, dog, cut it off. Frontin' like your paper longer than the Powerball. You think he's Scarface? Yes, he ain't seen the movie. Keep on faking till you face down in the jacuzzi. With some killers in your room with some real guns that don't make noise and they plastic, but they real guns.
Save off the block. In his song you say gangster, but he not. Say he making money, cashing big checks. While his chain leaving green on his neck. I'm not impressed.
So I guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker.
Real recognize real, introduce yourself. Careful with that cannon, boy, you might just shoot yourself. Somebody wake them, tell them to stop faking before they end up lying in the woods buck naked. These killers full of them demons. While you pretending you Scarface, you ain't really no ghetto boy. Why you faking that hard face? That just made them furious. Somebody called Fish Burns, said his boys in the hood. 40 cal hits, burning hell burns hotter. I turn to the Father. I'm praying, Lord, forgive them, cause they lying like Mufasa. They got these 8th graders with their eyes on the chopper. I pray the Lord save them before we drop them and make them stop it. Save off the block. In his song you say gangster, but he not. Say he making money, cashing big checks. While his chain leaving green on his neck. I'm not impressed.
So I guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Guess that make you, yes, that make you, that make you a faker. Oh.
And of course, just like we said earlier on, that today's show is dedicated to all the gender-based violence victims and the family of the bereaved. I'm personally pissed off and angry at the fact that we call these people men. They're not men, they're just male with egos, and it's a demon. It's not passion killing, it's murder, aka sin. That's why I've got Miss Diana in studio with me today, but she's here for a different kind of thing. So let me say good day to you.
Good day to you too, friend.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Finally, we've got you here. Now that we've got you here, I'm gonna corner you, target you, and speak to you. First and foremost, I want to find out, who is this Dinah Madam?
Okay, Dinah is simply a young lady, a Zambian lady, and currently staying in Namibia. Yeah, I'm currently working as a social worker, but doing part-time music.
Yeah.
All
right. Why? When did you start doing gospel music? Before we get to the why.
Wow, I've been doing gospel music since I was 14 years old. Yeah, but I decided to go solo. I think some three years ago.
Also, you used to belong to like a group?
Yeah, I used to belong to a praise and worship team back home. But when I came here, it was strictly school. So I focused on school. I was at UNAM. And after school, that's when I decided to go into music.
I've heard actually one of your songs. I'm not going to say which one is a price for them, but I would say this is like a different sort of genre. But in your own intuition, in your own perspective, is gospel music somewhat rising in the country here in Namibia?
Of course, I think it's rising. I can see a lot of artists coming up in gospel, and they're coming with so much energy. Like they want to preach the word, they want to send out a good message. Because people nowadays are interested in hearing a good inspirational message, and not just any music, noise music. I call it noise music. Because just hear it and you hear the noise and you don't get inspired, you don't learn anything at all.
Exactly. There you go, noise music. If you are a musician, let this be a lesson to you from Miss Diana. Black and bluing it. That's what's up. We'll be back right after this video break.
Who is Sean Simmons? Thought you never asked. Long time coming, thought it might have passed. Climbing from the bottom, trying not to fall. Everybody knows you never walk before you crawl. Dreams are never small, R&B lights. Six-figure deal, but something wasn't right. Trying to go gospel, labels wouldn't buy it. Cool, they didn't like it, at least they were polite. Grinding like a diva. fighting for significance, sneaking in the cellars like we a bunch of immigrants. Stayed independent, underground roots, sleeping in the car during video shoots. Shouts going out to Carlos and PK. R.I.P. Lace one time for my DJ. Studying the film, I look on the replay. It's better even with the delay. Hey.
I need a lifeline, 'cause I'm in so deep.
Lord, I need you.
Lord, need my lifeline, 'cause right now I see.
Yeah.
I need you.
Toronto flow, 8-town banger, monkey off my back, no coat hanger, saint or sinner, could it be both? The first shall be last. Am I getting close? Out here on a limb, thinking of a plan. Tell me how you get a grip when you got sweaty hands. On the other hand, wait, I'm running out. Need a long E, but the tank is full of doubt. Try to write a book, got to chapter 5. Had to start it over, now I'm stuck in overdrive. Under 25, and we already moguls. Still a lot to learn, far from being global, more like being local. Hoping that we make it. Trying to feed my kids, no icing for the cake, and no Ferrari breaking. Lying if I ever said Jesus isn't everything. Top that Everest.
I need a lifeline, 'cause I'm in so deep.
Lord, I need you.
Lord, need my lifeline, 'cause right now I see.
And of course, there you go, man. It's The Train, Namibia's #1 urban gospel music video show. Right here on NBC TV Channel 1. Doesn't get any better, does it? I went from red cap to blue stuff now. Today it's my blue beats and black beats. Nonetheless, just before you go, we're going to play a music video that you did. Let's quickly talk about that video. Who's in that video? What are you guys saying? I like the melody. It's nice and all, but I'm like, what are they saying? Oh.
Okay, basically the video, I did the video with Taito. Yeah, it was done by Trace Garen. Yeah, the video, actually the title is Oh My. It's like, oh my, this is what God has done. So
Yeah.
simply we are just praising God for what the amazing things He's done in our lives. We just want to exalt His name and lift His name in that video.
Yeah.
That is what we are talking about. Don't need to understand the language, but just exalt Him and lift His name
Just
high.
like that.
Yeah.
Is this like part of an album? Are we expecting anything from Dinah very soon? Because, hey, I'm telling you, that video, yeah.
Yeah, this is it's going to be part of my upcoming album. Hopefully it will be done by May, June, somewhere there. Then it will be out on the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, before I let you go, I mean, recently there has been such a hike of gender-based violence. They've nicknamed it passion killing, but I call it the demon killing because it's out of hand. But I want you, just before you go, there's ladies out there listening. As a matter of fact, I know of a woman that is called into one of the shows and said she was dating a guy, and then because they broke up, the family sent her outside of town because people are afraid. What would your message be to the ladies that are in abusive relationships as of right now?
Okay. What I can tell the ladies who are in abusive relationships is to come out and speak. Silence will not help. When you come out and speak, I always say that there is always a solution to a problem. There is no problem which can never be sorted out. No matter what problems you are going through in your relationships, there are always people out there who can help you. So come out and seek help, seek counseling, speak to somebody. If you can't trust people out there, find somebody in your family you can speak to. Find a close friend you can speak to, and come out. Once you come out, then the solutions to your problems will be availed. So do not be scared. There are people who can help you. Come out of it and speak. Do not stay in your abusive relationships because the end of it is passion killing.
Exactly. She's not just a musician or a wife or a mother. She's a motivational speaker. So after this, I'm going to go to her for some motivational quotes that I can come use on the next episode of The Train. Anytime, eh?
Anytime.
But as for now, though, let's break the ice with Oh My. Just like that. Don't understand the language. Stuff like this is Dinah and Oh My.
Nifuna
menene vela seveka musi elolelo neseka kolepe kwenye ngalange nikole mweo kwa mine tepezeka sope yanka beso yanka nefona tape na imwea kamo yanka mazo yanka oh nefona diose na imwe nasa sekonde sa menene vela seveka musi elolelo neseka kolepe kwenye ngalange nikole mweo kwa mine tepezeka sope yanka beso yanka nefona tape na imwea kamo yanka mazo yanka oh nefona diose na imwe.
Oh my Jehovah, Nizanyamula Sinala Nuni Amekampa Muzanu. Oh my Jehovah, I got peace, I got joy, I got life in your hands. Oh my Jehovah, Nizanyamula Sinala Nuni Amekampa Muzanu. Oh my Jehovah, I got peace, I got joy, I got life in your hands. I gotta praise you, Lord. If I'm in a village, I'm gonna lift my head, my head.
I will dance for you, I will sing for you. Sindiza kusiani, sindiza kusiani.
Oh my Jehovah, Nizanyamula Sinala Nuni Amekampa Muzanu. Oh my Jehovah, I got peace, I got joy, I got life in your hands. Oh my Jehovah, Nizanyamula Sinala Nuni Amekampa Muzanu. Oh my Jehovah, I got peace, I got joy, I got life in your hands.
And of course, on that note, the time has come for me to say goodbye to love and leave you after so much biblitainment. That's what I call it now. Now, if there's anything at all that stands out in this show, is the fact that the lady that I spoke to, Diana, she's number one, a musician, she's a mother, she's a wife, and she's a social worker, and she gave very rich information to say if you are a lady in a relationship and the guy, Kwafango, he's not really, he's shaky and he's abusing you, please, I urge you, speak out. Go to the police station. In fact, to call the police station is free. Call the police. Go to a pastor. Go to somebody that you trust. If you don't want to go to a social worker, you don't want to make your stuff public, speak to a family member that you trust and get help. That's what the train is here to do, to make sure that the people of God, listen, everyone was made in the image of God. We turned away, did our own thing, and now it's a consequence of sin. We are suffering from so many social evils. But I keep saying Namibia has always belonged to God. And then we turned it around. But now the train is bringing Namibia back to where it needs to be, on its knees, seeking after a God. And as I go, please seek after God with a repentant heart. Come to him and say, look, I know I've disobeyed you. I don't know much. I'm not even educated, no English. I stay in Ombale Tefere, and I just need you right now to touch my life, convert me. Yeah, that's what it is. So up until next time, maybe you want to leave a comment on our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, or you want to talk to me personally. 081 Shakapi Tilepeni. Until next time, Avida Sen.
Kutia tope zote mina tupa nyuma, hata kuna kukata waya zote mina tupa nyuma, kunoga na kudona zote mina tupa nyuma, ulevi mina tupa nyuma. Kimfuata Yesu, kimfuata Yesu, oneni tukiso, kimfuata Yesu, nipote mimi, kimfuata Yesu, fuata nyayo zangu, kimfuata Yesu, nipote mimi, kimfuata Yesu, nipote mimi, kimfuata Yesu, nipote mimi, kimfuata
kurokota. Hey, minapenda watoto, minapenda kuimba, minapenda kuenda church na kuomba ndimi nitakatakata. Minapenda kutoa, minapenda kusifu, minapenda kuenda church na kuomba ndimi nitakatakata. Makofi, 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 makofi.